Stop leaving money in the marketplace. A conversation with Ansel Whitmore and Lydia Lin. Entrepreneur Support System podcast. Supported by Maxivra.online. Hello, entrepreneur community. Welcome to another edition of the Entrepreneur Support System podcast. I am Ansel Whitmore, joined by the remarkable and always insightful Lydia Lin. Today, we are honored to be with you as we explore a subject that stands at the center of your growth and long-term prosperity. Too many entrepreneurs leave money unclaimed in the marketplace, not because they lack intelligence or ambition, but because the value they offer is not articulated, structured, or positioned with clarity. We are here to serve you by helping you identify what your business truly is, what pain points it solves, whether it is scalable, and whether your marketing communicates your value in a way that the market can actually absorb.
Welcome, entrepreneurs. It is always a privilege to be in conversation with you. Every one of you carries ideas that could reshape lives, uplift communities, and strengthen your own financial foundation. Yet, even with exceptional talent, many entrepreneurs struggle to communicate their brilliance in a form that is discoverable and memorable. Money is left untouched because the message does not reach those who need it. Opportunities remain dormant because the business structure does not support growth. Today is about reclaiming that lost value. It is about positioning your work with the strength, excellence, and intention it deserves, so the marketplace can finally recognize the solutions you bring.
Before we begin our exploration, we acknowledge the support of Maxivra.online. Their mission is to help entrepreneurs generate income with precision by using intelligent AI-powered systems that increase momentum and reduce unnecessary strain. They offer a foundation that strengthens decision-making, automates critical tasks, structures your workflow, and makes scaling feel intentional rather than chaotic. Entrepreneurs who use Maxivra's infrastructure witness a measurable rise in clarity and performance because their operations finally work at the speed their ambitions require. We appreciate Maxivra for supporting this podcast and for championing the entrepreneurial community with such commitment.
Entrepreneurs, let us begin with a direct truth. The marketplace rewards clarity, purpose, and focus. When your message is precise, your offer becomes easier to buy. When your structure is sound, clients trust you faster. When your systems are optimized, scaling becomes natural. Many entrepreneurs leave money untouched not because their ideas lack potency, but because these three elements are missing. They assume the market will somehow recognize their brilliance. They assume their expertise speaks for itself. They assume people will understand their value without guidance. Yet, the marketplace listens only to what is clearly expressed.
The question is not whether your business has value. The deeper question is whether your audience can recognize it in the first few moments of engagement. Every entrepreneur must understand what they do, who they serve, and why their work matters. Without this clarity, potential clients hesitate. They cannot connect your solution to their pain. They cannot describe your offer to others. They cannot see the transformation you provide. This is why entrepreneurs feel unseen. The value is real, but the presentation is vague. When clarity enters the picture, revenue follows naturally.
This moment gives us another opportunity to thank Maxivra.online. Their platform embodies the power of clarity at scale. With Maxivra, entrepreneurs gain an intelligent system that operates with consistency and precision, offering a level of organization that elevates both execution and client experience. Their AI-centered framework ensures that your operations, content, and marketing remain aligned with the growth you desire. Entrepreneurs gain the advantage of a strong internal architecture so their value reaches the market with greater strength and speed.
Entrepreneurs often misstate what business they are in. They describe their tasks rather than their solutions. They talk about their process rather than the outcome. They focus on features instead of transformation. To stop leaving money behind, you must understand the essence of your business. You are not simply providing a service, you are removing a pain point that costs your audience time, money, confidence, or stability. When you articulate this with precision, the market begins to lean in.
Ask yourself this fundamental question. What is the true promise of your business? Not the activity, but the promise. People buy outcomes that improve their lives. They buy clarity. They buy relief. They buy progress. When you define your role in delivering that progress, you begin to carry the presence of an authority rather than a service provider. Authority earns attention. Attention leads to interest. Interest leads to revenue. Entrepreneurs who master this understanding gain the ability to command their market with dignity and strength.
The richest opportunities are found where pain and need intersect. When entrepreneurs can articulate the exact pain they solve, they create a direct line between their work and the market's urgency. Pain points come in many forms: financial struggle, operational overwhelm, lack of clarity, fear of disruption, inefficiency, insecurity, lost opportunity. When your audience hears their own frustrations echoed back to them, they feel understood. That feeling of being understood becomes the beginning of trust.
Once you identify the pain, measure its cost. People respond when they recognize how much the pain is costing them emotionally, financially, or structurally. When entrepreneurs highlight this cost with empathy, not fear, the value of their solution increases in the eyes of the client. You begin to show that your business is not an expense. It is a remedy. It is a safeguard. It is a strategic advantage. This shift in perception is what reduces resistance and accelerates the purchasing decision.
Entrepreneurs often believe their business can grow simply because the idea has potential. Yet scalability is not driven by possibility, it's driven by infrastructure. You must examine whether your current model can handle increased demand without collapsing your energy, your time, or your finances. The ability to scale requires systems that replicate excellence, protect your bandwidth, and strengthen your delivery. Without this foundation, growth becomes exhaustion rather than expansion.
Scalability becomes attainable when your business is supported by intelligent tools that manage repetitive tasks, analyze performance, track operations, and create consistency. This is where AI becomes indispensable. It turns chaos into clarity. It transforms pressure into precision. It allows entrepreneurs to step into larger opportunities without losing control of the core structure. When your systems evolve with you, your business becomes a platform rather than a job. This is the mindset that creates generational stability.
Entrepreneurs, if there is one area where money is most often left behind, it is in messaging. People can't hire you if they can't describe what you do. You need sound bites that linger in the mind, short phrases that capture your value with elegance, statements that reveal your identity, your promise, and your advantage. When your message is memorable, it travels. It enters conversations, referrals, and recommendations without your presence. This is where exponential visibility begins.
A soundbite only becomes effective when it is supported by a clear marketing framework. Your message must guide people from awareness to interest to decision. It must answer the right questions at the right moments. It must show your audience that you see them, understand them, and can elevate them. Marketing is not simply promotion. It is a conversation with the market that is built on empathy, strategy, and clarity. When this framework is in place, your revenue begins to reflect your potential. Entrepreneurs, today we want you to take one truth with you. Your value deserves to be recognized. Your expertise deserves to be compensated. Your work deserves to be seen, respected, and sought after. You do not need to leave money untouched in the marketplace. You only need to communicate your worth with clarity, build your structure with intention, and give the market a message it can recognize. When you do this, your opportunities expand and your income rises with alignment and grace.
We invite you to reflect on the insights that resonated with you. What part of your business needs clarity? What message needs refinement? What system needs strengthening? And if you find yourself facing challenges you cannot yet solve, reach out to us. Send your questions to the Entrepreneur Support System podcast. We are here to support your growth and help you uncover solutions that elevate your journey. Thank you to Maxivra.online for championing entrepreneurs and providing the AI-centered infrastructure that makes scaling achievable. Until next time, remain focused, remain confident, and remain committed to the success you are building.